Jobs are supposed to be fun and amazing, sometimes even tiring, but they exist to help you gain skills and get money and learn new things. The right job will set you up for a good career and good money, or they will literally just fuck your brains and fuck you until you die of exhaustion or something. I'm saying that they would rail you down and run over you if you let them. There are bosses out there that are fucked up who would give shitty pay and think, hey, it's okay if I give this person shitty pay, and work them to the bone just for like a couple $100. Alright? Now, don't get me wrong, some bosses are cool and chill, but sometimes they do suck. You know, some managers, some bosses suck. They can't manage, they can't boss. In my home state of Georgia, it is hard to get that type of treatment. Either that or I'm just filled to the brim with bad luck to the point it's tipping out. Okay? It is more common to get struck by lightning and get ran over at the same time rather than getting a higher pay at your job. Let me tell you a story. When I had a job at a steakhouse place, they started to cut my hours after a few months of working there. Naturally, I was very sad and a bit upset about this. It got so bad to the point that I was only working one day out of the entire week, and that one day was Saturday because they didn't open at Sunday and Monday. I guess because of some holy stuff, I don't really know. Anyways, you might be saying, hey, why didn't you just ask for more hours? I did ask for hours many times, and they said, the business is not really good right now, just wait till it picks back up. And I know that shit was bullshit because my friend literally went to go ask for some hours and he got an entire week. They gave him an entire week and they couldn't even give me a day. They couldn't even give me an hour. Mind you, this was like a 4 p.m. through a 12 p.m. type of job. So I only had like 1:30 each week since I only worked a day. After I quit, I got the answer why I didn't get any. It was because I had asked for a full week off. Now I know that may seem bad if you don't know the context, but I did have a reason, you know. Let me give you some context, alright? The reason why I asked for a week off is because I had a college trip coming up. You know, and I told them that a week before, 2 weeks before, 3 weeks before it even came up. You know, I kept reminding them, you know, making sure that they knew, and they were like, hey, it's okay, go get your education and everything. I'm like, okay, thank you, you know. So why the fuck did you cut my hours knowing damn well I told you what I was gonna do? I told you what I was gonna do that day. Why the fuck would you do that? That's so fucking stupid. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much it makes me so freaking mad. That's so unfair. I hate it. Now, let me tell you another story, alright? Back when I used to work at the big taco, you know, Taco Bell, the manager would always be like, get the hell out of my face whenever I try to ask her something. Like, I'm new. I'm trying to learn like you. Like, I'm trying to learn like anybody else. The hell you mean get the fuck out of your face? I'm trying to learn. And it wasn't like she was stressed or tired. It was because she really just didn't want to do her job. She would tell anybody to get out of her face because she didn't want to do anything. And she always criticized people for doing something the way it's not. Like, if it's not her way, then it's no way. She was one of those bosses. I hate that. She was one of those managers that were like that. I hate that. Taco Bell gotta be the most filthiest place ever known to man. Like, genuinely filthy. When I worked there, like, what they do is that if some of that beef meat fall, they literally get it and put it back in there because they don't want to waste that much. And I ain't gonna lie, they be giving y'all the most smallest portion of meats. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I would make a burrito and it will have barely any meat in it. They'll be like, hey, it's okay, you know, we don't give them too much. Bro, what are you talking about? Alright, you need to pack this shit up because, like, I wouldn't even eat here. That shit is so low, you know? Like, you only have like a line of meat and that's it. That was crazy. I got more meat than that line of meat. In there, you can work for like hours and they won't give you no free food. Well, my Taco Bell. They didn't give me no free food, no drinks, no nothing. Like I couldn't do it because of that either. Because it's like, bro, I'm so hungry. So I kind of stole some food. I'm not gonna lie. Allegedly, you know, I took some burritos, some tacos, Doritos Locos, and maybe a lot of Baja Blast. You know, I don't want none of y'all to judge because at the end of the day, y'all would do that too. You know, being starved the entire job because you can't eat nothing is crazy. The day I left, I didn't even say I was gonna quit. I genuinely like just walked out of the place because it was so bad. The management was so poor. I didn't even know what I was doing because no one would even train me. I didn't even know what was up with me and finding the most worst boss or manager known to mankind. I think I just have the most bad luck with that. This one time, I was working in this field, my first job ever, and tell me why I got fired because the people in there had beef with my auntie because she was just being straight up with them. That's crazy. Like, they didn't like the way she was because she was just straight up. If I ever become a manager, I would never let people treat me like shit, nor would I ever treat them like shit either. I would treat them the way they want to be treated, with respect. I'll make sure that they're happy working there, because that's what they deserve. If this keeps happening, man, I might rob a bank or something, just for some money or whatever. It's more common to get rich by picking up change from the floor than get good pay, like genuinely, or like a caring manager or a boss. And in Georgia, if you want a job, then get something you like. And do not work in a fast-paced restaurant if you don't want to be stressed 24/7. Now, since we're in the end of this video, it's time to clear up the air. I won't be producing gaming content for like a whole while because I keep having problems with the audio, and plus nobody wants to watch a mobile YouTuber. Plus the games are limited and the phone overheats. However, in the future, I'll probably continue it. I don't really know. It depends.